Hey everybody, welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today's April 6th, and that means day 96 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we're going to show you how I printed out this really cool rotary tool stand, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 96 of the 3DP 365 project. If you're unfamiliar with the project, check out the description below. There's a facts section down at the bottom that'll give you all the details. And don't forget to check out that MatterHackers affiliate link. If you're in the market for a new printer, you need some printer parts, or you just need some filament, use that MatterHackers affiliate link down in the description. It'll kick a little bit back to the channel. It doesn't cost you a penny, and we really appreciate it. But on today's episode, we printed out this rotary tool stand. So let's head over to Thingiverse and I'll show you where to download the model. Then we'll tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for the print. Then we'll meet back here at the workbench and we'll talk about the print. Okay folks, so here we are at Thingiverse. Here is the rotary tool stand for the low-cost Harbor Freight tool. And this is made by Elproducts, aka Chuck Hellebuyck, and I'll put the link down in the description so you can download and print this one yourself. And there's even a link to the video where he shows off how he did this. And as you can see, this is a very, very cool practical print. And in this photo, you can see that it holds all the little tools that come with the kit and even the accessories. So let's tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for the print. All right, so here we are in Simplify 3D and I've dropped the model down on the print bed at 100%. We're gonna print this at obviously original size. So let me show you my process settings. Under layer height, we did our 0.2 millimeter layer height with 4 top solid layers and 3 bottom solid layers and 3 perimeters. We also ran a brim by entering 0 in the skirt offset at 4 outlines. For infill, I used 20% because I wanted a nice solid model and smooth top layers. We did not generate support material. For MatterHackers PRO PLA, I've actually fluctuated my temperature on the print. So it says 208 here, but I actually dropped it down to 202 and we still had a very effective print. So I'm going to be changing my temperature down to 202 for MatterHackers PRO PLA. And under cooling, we have our 3-stage cooling system set up. Under speed, we ran this out at 45 millimeters per second. So let's hit OK, and let's hit prepare to print, and I'll show you how it's sliced. And that was a real-time slice of the rotary tool stand. And as you can see, it's going to take 8 hours and 15 minutes, 120 plus grams of material, or 0.27 pounds. And the material cost, which is actually not correct because I haven't included my PRO PLA material cost in the setup, but you get an idea of the print time and how much plastic it's going to use. And it actually took just about 9 hours to print because I don't believe that Simplify 3D adjusts the time for your first layer modifier. And our modifier is 60% of actual speed. So our first layer goes down at 60% of actual speed. So this time is off usually by about 10 to 15%. And our print, like I said, almost took 9 hours. But either way, it turned out pretty awesome. And let me play this through so you can see how it prints. And as you can see, Chuck did an amazing job of adding lots of little accessory holes for all the different tool parts. And I can speed this up, we don't need to see it as slow. And there's even a little inset area here for the rotary tool stand because it does have a cord at the bottom. So Chuck did an amazing job designing this. So let's head over back to the workbench and let's talk about the print. Okay, so you saw my settings in Simplify 3D, and here's our finished print. But before we talk about the print, I want to talk about the gentleman who created this model. His name is Chuck Hellebuyck, and he runs Chuck Hellebuyck's electronic products up on YouTube. And I'll put the link down in the description so you can find his channel. He also does electronic work, CNC, woodworking. He does a lot of things where he mixes electronics with 3D printing. And in fact, Chuck was one of the very first creators I ever discovered on YouTube, and he inspired me to create this channel. So Chuck, I want to give you a huge shout out. You're one of the most intelligent people on YouTube. You do some of the best content. You're very honest, you're very straightforward, and I really appreciate having you in the community. So Chuck, thank you for designing this. I am going to put it to good use. So again, Chuck Hellebuyck's electronic products. I'll put the link down in the description to his YouTube channel. You have to subscribe to him. He is a must subscribe. So talking about the print itself, this guy turned out awesome and I am super happy with the results. All of my layers are super clean. The model itself printed out amazing. It looks really good and it's fully functional. This will hold the low-cost Harbor Freight rotary tool and almost all the accessories you can possibly think of. And this is a very cool item because it's very small and it doesn't have a big footprint, so you can put it anywhere you want on your desk to hold your low-cost Harbor Freight rotary tool. Now, I know this doesn't fit with all rotary tools, but Chuck has been gracious enough to make his files available through Tinkercad, so if you wanted to adjust this to fit your rotary tool, you could do that too. So that's what makes Chuck so amazing. He's such a giver to the community, and he really understands that this is a community and everybody must help each other. So enough of me gloating over how awesome Chuck is. Everything about this model is awesome. Chuck did an amazing job of designing this. All the little holes turned out perfectly. The little stand area for where you actually slide your rotary tool, that printed out very clean. Even this little tray here in the front, this is perfect. I am very happy with this print. And Chuck, thank you for designing this. This is going to come in real handy on my desk. It's really going to help keep things organized with my rotary tool. Well, that about wraps it up for day 96 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you found this episode interesting and informative. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and I'll see you tomorrow.